Hello, everybody. Melissa here, doing a voiceover. Don't freak out. It's not going to match up with what's happening on the screen. I feel like that's important to mention at the beginning of a video because oftentimes it's hard to know. Anyway, we're going to do a jelly print painting for the very first time. I have a gel press plate here. I don't know. It's very rubbery. It's very fun. It's very satisfying to hold in your hand, super satisfying. Um, I got this as part of my art friend's art haul that I shared a couple of weeks ago, and I was all gung ho to give it a try right off the bat. I was like, we're gonna do a live stream. I'm just gonna play, I'm just gonna experiment, and I'm just gonna do it. And then I didn't do it. And the longer I didn't do it, the more I was hesitant to do it because it felt like something completely, totally new and out of my depth and unlike anything that I've ever done before. So, um, cut to me procrastinating for a couple of weeks and then watching a workshop that Jennifer Caloyeras and Charlotte Hamilton put on the day before I did this. The day I did this, actually, it was the same day. Once I heard Jennifer and half watched Jennifer because I was working at the time, half watched Jennifer with her demos, I was like, yes, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And I'm going to do a self-portrait. Um, I've been doing daily self-portraits for over a year now, and for the month of May, I am combining my self-portrait with May flowers that Shar is doing as part of her Substack group, her Blue Shine Art group. And so I had to do a self-portrait for today anyway, and why not just jump in with something super complicated? My first time doing jelly print, right? Right. So I'm doing it in my Hobonichi Techo, which I am doing all of my self-portraits in. This is my second book now. So you can watch a sketchbook tour of all of my self-portraits that I did last year, all 365 days. There you just saw the picture that I just took of myself plus the flowers for today. And the flowers are provided by Char's group. So every day is a different flower submitted by a different person, part of her group, and it's really, really lovely. I'm using acrylic paint and I'm painting directly onto the jelly plate, and I'm starting with the front of my face. And the thing that is the most front of my face are my glasses. So I start with my glasses, then I do my eyes, then I do my hair, then I do my skin, then I do flowers, and just kind of layer everything from front to back because whatever goes down first on the jelly plate is going to be on the top of the paper. Um, it's a little bit weird to think about the layers, but you kind of have to work in reverse for it to show up properly on the paper because you're doing a transfer. So whatever is on the bottom ends up on the top of the paper. It kind of like breaks my mind a little bit to think about to try to explain. I'm not, I mean, I barely know what I'm doing here, so don't take my word for anything. You can watch my process here. I've captured everything. I have cut out every time I go and dip back into paint, and I'm really just using paint straight from the tube. I'm not adding any water to it. I do a little bit of mixing to get the color that I want sometimes, but basically it's just straight acrylic paint. Um, Majority heavy body, some student grade, some professional. You can kind of see based on what I'm holding in my hand, what's what. And then sometimes I'm working out of like a jar because Sennelier acrylic paint containers are bad. Anyway, um, I think I don't really have much more to say aside from when it comes time to me removing or like pulling the plate off of my paper. I don't mention it when I come back on. At the end, I'm gonna come on and you're gonna hear me real time remove the plate and see if it worked or not. Um, Spoiler alert, it basically did, but it kind of didn't. But I then explain why it didn't. So anyway, um, or why parts of it didn't. Anyway, I let this cure. Is that the right word? I'm air quoting the word cure. I don't know. I let this cure. I let this sit for literally 24 hours under four big, thick art books. So really under a really heavy stack of books. I had it sitting on my desk for 24 hours under a big, heavy stack of books. So I think that was a good move. Um, Jennifer in her workshop suggested that that is the thing to do. So um, that's what I did. That's what I did. And I do, like I mentioned, there's one part of it that didn't quite work, and I'll explain at the end why it didn't work. So I'm gonna leave you thinking about that one, and maybe you can guess as it's happening um, what the part is that's not gonna work, or maybe you've looked at the thumbnail and know. But anyway, it was really fun. It was fun to play. Like this really felt like a lot of play. I had no idea what I was really doing aside from just the level of confidence that I needed from watching somebody else do it, even though I told myself I wasn't going to watch any videos on how to do it, but it turns out I needed it, and that's okay. Um, it was fun, and I can't wait to play again. I think I'm probably gonna try some more simpler, like stamp type prints, less involved artworks. So I'm probably gonna play with like a bunch of strawberry prints and things like that because comfort zone, you know how it is. Um, but yeah, let me know if you've ever tried jelly plate printing. Um, if you want to, let me know if you have any questions about anything that you see in this video. Again, this is real-time painting aside from me cutting out every time I dip back into the paint because otherwise we would be here for an hour. Nobody wants that. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it. You can enjoy the music from DJ Strobe as always on this channel. And yeah, just enjoy and let me know what you think. It was fun. Stay to the end to see the reveal, to see what works, what didn't work. Um, yeah, and enjoy. Okay. Okay. Okay, for real. Bye. already. It's been about 24 hours, I would say, and I had a peak like this, and a peak like this. But let's see if my very first jelly plate worked. My hair looks a little funny. I realize I'm very nervous to take this off. But I also realize, and I knew it at the time, that I was very impatient, waiting for that final layer of gesso that I put over everything to dry. So I'm fully expecting this not to turn out. And even if it didn't turn out, it was still really fun. And I will try it again and be patient next time. But let me start. Oh my gosh. I think it's working. Kind of. It's like kind of working, kind of like not sticking to the paper. Oh boy. Okay. It's not really fully working. Hi. Sorry. Editing Melissa here. I don't know that I've ever done one of these interrupting editing video things. Anyway, I didn't mention, and you probably saw as I was putting that final layer over everything, I didn't actually gesso over the sky. The sky was a mix of white gesso plus blue acrylic paint, but I didn't like just put a pure layer of gesso over it, which I think is why the sky is peeling off the paper. So if I would have put that layer of just white gesso on it, it probably would have been fine. Just wanted to say that because I don't think I mentioned that as I'm doing it. But anyway, I'm sitting on the couch and so I'm shaking the computer, and so I'm sorry about that. Okay, back to it. The sky is going to be cloudy. Maybe now. No, it's working. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It worked. I'm gonna ghost print on. That's probably like fully stuck. Yep. So a little bit didn't come off, but that's okay. I can clean that. I'm so surprised. Oh my goodness. Get a little bit of a cloudy sky. That's okay. That's gonna like attach to the this side when I close it, or maybe it'll stick it down. I look a little bit haggard. My face is a bad shadow decision there, but everything looks so good and it worked. Oh my goodness. It worked. I was so hesitant to try this when I first got it and I opened it. I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do a live stream, and just go for it. But it's been about 2 weeks, I think, maybe 3, and I finally decided to try it after attending a workshop the other day with Jennifer Caloyeras and Shoutout Hamilton. So I will link both of those people below if you don't know who they are already. They are friends, art friends, and Jennifer explained how to jelly print beautifully. So it gave me confidence to try it, and yeah, cool. How fun. Oh my goodness. I really love the flowers. Like, my face is about 30 years older than I think I really am, but that's okay. That's besides the point. I painted myself backwards, so it's fine. But look at the flowers. Those are so nice. All right. New fun art supply unleashed. And it really is just really fun to hold. Jennifer said that the best way to clean the jelly plate is with baby wipes. So that's what I'll do. And then she said, I'll just share the knowledge that I've gained, my very limited knowledge. To store it, don't store it in the clamshell that it originally came in. She said the best way to store it is between 2 pieces of regular printer paper. So I think I'll probably just end up doing something like this, and storing it this way once I clean it, because it needs to be cleaned. But yeah, watch out for more jelly print experiments. That was fun. I can't stop touching it. Okay. Well, thank you for helping me do this. I'm just so amazed that it actually worked. Cool. Okay. I will see you very soon. Thanks so much for watching. A little bit giddy. I'll see you later. Bye.